All right, so in the trending matter of the Okoyes, as you all know, Peter of P-sqaure came out recently with a lot of bombshells, dropping receipts, talking about how his brothers connived together, used him, defrauded him, took advantage of him, and currently, I think he's currently at part 8B. Now, some way, somehow, I've been caught into the web of all of this, especially on Twitter, because as you can see, a lot of people are insulting me and dragging me on Twitter because I had previously spoken about Cynthia Morgan and Jude. But in my video, I was in defense for Jude. Yeah, I defended Jude 100%, right? So because of that reason, a lot of people are insulting me on Twitter, and they even went further to say I have been paid, right? But then again, there's a story behind everything, yeah? And I'm going to share you guys a story. First things first, you see, everything Peter I've shared on Instagram these past few days, everything from part 1 to part 8, everything I know about all. Everything from part 1 to part 8. In short, even the one he will possibly tell you tomorrow, I know about everything. And do you know how I found out about all of this? Do you know how I know about it? Do you know who told me about everything that Peter is putting out there today? Peter. Peter himself told me everything. As a matter of fact, there are some that he has not even said yet. So I'm in the know of everything. Do you know when Peter shared all of this with me? Over a year ago, in 2025, over 1 year ago, that I have the knowledge of everything he has posted. It's a very juicy topic. I would have come out to say some things, but there's a reason why since then, and I'll tell you. So, 2025, over a year ago, Peter invited me to his hotel room in Sheraton, and I went there with Coco P and CPAC. Peter was with his guys, but some of them were waiting outside, Myself, Coco P, CPAC, and Peter were inside his room in Sheraton. And Peter started narrating everything. We spoke for more than 3 hours on this matter. Peter brought out his laptop. He started showing receipts, bank transactions, showed everything, explained everything. How they bought houses, how they bought cars, how his share was not coming to him, how they diverted everything that was explained. Social media, he explained everything to me, right? He went on to say how Jude took advantage of Cynthia Morgan, how he diverted her funds, everything. He told me everything, right? Then we went to go and buy suya. We went to go and buy suya after everything he told me. Bro, the people I went there with CPAC at some point started sleeping. It was a very lengthy conversation. That is why I say some of the things he told me, he has not even put it out yet. So there are still more that I might possibly say. Now, when he told me, he now went on to say, well, the summary of all of this is that they are in court. And Jude's building, that Jude is currently building, have been sealed by the EFCC. And very soon, those buildings will be taken from Jude and be given to him. And even Paul's Plaza, that is what it is with his money, the money that they stole from him, that they used in acquiring these properties. So he's going to get all these properties and they'll give everything to him. I was really happy for him because, to be very honest, when Peter was speaking, God bear me witness, I almost cried, right? It's one thing to be cheated by an outsider. It's another thing to be cheated by your own family that's supposed to be looking out for you. You understand? Peter still went further to tell me about some inner things about Paul, about Jude, about their family, what have been said to him in the past, what have been said to his wife, what have been said about his kids. he shared all of this. I was like, Jude is such a terrible older brother. Terrible, terrible older brother. Anyways, towards the end of everything, he now said, as of now, Jude don't know what is coming to him. That, do I know that one of his checkmate plan against Jude is that himself and Phino Ezege, that they are in talk. Because Jude has also scammed Phino over hundreds of thousands of dollars. That the same thing that Jude did to him, Jude has also done to Phino. Made mention about some real estate transactions that was done between Phino and Jude. And that when Phino had realized that Jude scammed him, Phino became bitter. And they spoke about it, and Phino now agreed that he will come to court and testify against Jude. That Phino is his key witness in the case. I say, you do this thing, reach Phino's side again. And Phino know the talk. To the best of my knowledge, based on what I hear about, I say, you know the talk. He's not just very chill guy where they keep to himself. Like, you don't really get much friends around. So you know the talk. So even if this guy happens to, I say, you know, go even speak up. So explain to me, said Phino is going to come out that day and also is in talks with Cynthia Morgan. And that guy, what Jude did to that girl, that Jude is such an evil person. That the girl done the almost craze. People know who knows. He don't finish the girl. Anyways, after this whole lengthy conversation, got into the car, said bye-bye. As we were driving, me and Coco B and sit back on the gist the matter. Everybody in the car, it's like, why Jude go do this kind of thing? But these people wicked. And to be honest, me, I've always been the bitter guy, right from time. Anybody who know me knows that I'm maybe the number one P-sqaure fan. There's none of P-sqaure song when I know, but let's leave that by the way. See Jude. See that Jude caused the breakup of P-sqaure. Jude is such a terrible person, you know. Immediately I hated Jude, to be very honest. I hated Jude, I disliked him. Because to be honest, Jude know they really talk. And people where they know they really talk like that, sometimes they bite you for back, you know. We drove, and I told Coco that, man, I'm going to reach out to Cynthia Morgan. You understand? And when I reach out to Cynthia Morgan, we are going to look for a way to get a catalog of Jude. You understand? Any problem where it won't cause, we dig in. So after then, I reached out to Cynthia Morgan. I said, I heard what they did to you. You know, man, it's really, really sad that you went through all of this, you know, and blah, blah, blah. So we started talking, myself and Cynthia, we started talking, you know. Now, I went to Lagos for something else after like few weeks. Before now, me and Peter, we did talk normal for phone, you know. We did talk for phone, they vibe. We did talk lengthy conversation for phone, we did vibe. And I went to Lagos. As I went to Lagos, I was somewhere and Phino was in the same place. So I went up, he said, VDM, how you doing now? You there? I said, that guy, I did. He said, your problem too much, guy. Every time problem, you know the tire, VDM, you know the tire. Drag this one, drag this one. I started laughing. I said, that guy, you know, for this country, maybe better. We go gas pull mouths for everything, you understand? He said, yeah, he understands, but I should be calming down, you know, that this country, I should just be calming down. You know, he was trying to advise me. So in that mood of advice, I saw an opportunity to slip in this whole conversation that myself and Peter had. So I said, Ezege, I also heard what happened to you. So I said, Ezege, I also heard what happened to you. I was with Peter a few weeks ago. We were in Sheraton in his room. You know, Coco P was there, Sipak was there. And he told us what Jude and Paul did to him. How Jude and Paul scammed him, took advantage of him, used the money that they got from him to buy mall and building, and they left nothing for him. And while he was sharing this story, he also mentioned your name. That Jude did the same thing to you. That Jude took advantage of you, took over hundreds of thousands of dollars from you, right? He also said that you are the checkmate of his plan. That now that they are taking Jude to court, that you would come and testify against Jude, because you are also angry and upset at Jude because of what Jude did to you. So I don't wait further to say, Ezege, one thing is this here. I want to give you a special shout out, and I want to say thank you for joining Peter in this fight. Because this fight will go further to expose them and expose the evil in the hearts of men. So shout out to you, Ezege. Nefino looks at me. Nefino said, what are you talking about? I said, Peter told me what happened, how Jude scammed you. He said, Jude scammed me. I said, yeah, Peter told me. He said, when? I said, Peter told me that you and him, you people are in talks. That you people have agreed that Cynthia Morgan is also a witness, and you are a witness in this case for Peter. Because you people are going to expose Jude and how Jude took advantage of you guys and make money off you guys. Right? So he said, VDM. He said, yes. He said, please, can you put Peter on the phone? Let me hear him say this, because I'm confused. Now at this point, when he said this thing, at this point I was feeling like, because Fino is a quiet person, as they said, and he does not like social media talk and all that, I felt like maybe he just wanted to just look for a way to just disco me and go. But then again, this point where he said, can you put Peter on the call? Let me hear him say this, because I am confused. I said, Ezege, I don't think there's need for that, right? If you say that if there's nothing like that, there's no problem. Because me now, I don't want it to be awkward. I don't understand. I don't know if you understand. I don't want it to be awkward. But then he insisted. He said, no, call Peter. I want to hear him say these things. As he kept on insisting, he now said, I haven't spoken with Peter in years. So how come I am going to court? I am a witness in their matter and all that. I've not spoken with him in years. Call him. If he says he has spoken with me, let him say it. I want to hear him say it, because I haven't spoken with Peter in years. At this point, bro, the whole thing just do me like, wait till they go on here. Coco P was standing there. Coco P said they look like, what's going on here? We dey look ourselves, we dey give ourselves eye like, what did they happen here? He kept on insisting. I said, call him. And I said, bros, there's no need. You understand? He said, well, nobody scammed me, and I'm not going to court for nothing. I don't even know what you're talking about, because I haven't spoken with Peter in years. I haven't spoken with him. Then there's like somebody called him, and then he said, oh, he needs to go now. He now said, very dark man. Very dark man. My mom said, me stop all this wahala way they do, He just laughed. Then I said, bros, I bet you give me Jude number. He said, VDM, now you be investigative person. Go find Jude number where you won't find him. I beg, leave me. Hey, all this online thing, I beg, gonna leave me. Then he left. Now, this is where I got the red flag of the story. Right? Now, do you know why I'm bringing this Fino's part? It's because when the court case started, I didn't see Fino. Because the court case have started. They don't even reach cross-examination. I was looking out for Fino. Do you understand? I didn't see Fino. And this is where I now finally... It was just recently I believed Fino. Do you understand? Because I was thinking that maybe he just talked that into disco me. But it was recently I found out when the whole court cases, they go, Fino name, they don't mention him, nothing like that. I can't realize, say, for the witnesses, Fino name no day, I can't realize, something is definitely off somewhere. Sure, you understand? So that means now I can't start to doubt the whole story. But anyways, I'll take you back again, right? I just told you how I confirmed that. It be like, say, now, I can't get Jude number. I can't call Jude. I said, bros, I greet you. He said, who is this? I said, this is VDM. He said, VDM, VeryDarkMan. I said, yes. He said, wait till happen. This one, they call me. I beg go, no drag me. Wait till I do this time. Wait till happen. Wait till happen. I said, bros, nothing happen. I just want to see you. He said, you won't just see me. I see me like how? Random like this. I said, bros, not just something where they I just want to reach out to you. He said, no, where you did? I told him. He said, okay, we meet up. And then we met. So he sat down and I said, bros, good deal. Say, where do? Say, VDM, what's happened? I said, bros, to be honest, I'll go straight to the point. It's the matter of Cynthia Morgan. I had to use Cynthia Morgan's own to start it. I said, bro, Cynthia Morgan are from my state. And to be very honest, the girl where don't they at the top of her game, that girl is supposed to be a very big international brand right now. But I honestly don't like the way everything is going. And the girl is talented. But first things first, the words on the street is that you stopped her from using the name that she's known with. That you were the one that stopped her from using Cynthia Morgan. That was why she changed her name to Madrina. You said, me, Jude. I said, yes. He said, me, stop Cynthia Morgan. When? I said, that's what they are saying. He said, okay, no problem. Jude carried his phone. Take. And he gave me, in the video, Cynthia Morgan was in the car with another guy. And then that was when Cynthia Morgan said, she will no longer be answering Cynthia Morgan. That her new name is Madrina. She and the guy now celebrated the name. He said, VeryDarkMan, I did that video. I said, no. He said, you hear me talk for them? He said, no. I call her for phone. He said, no. He said, she changed her name by herself. That he has been seeing this thing for years, but he has not said anything. That she changed her name by herself. Imagine saying that he collected her name. What for? Immediately he showed me that. Now, at this point, first one was the Fino one, when he said Fino is going to come as a witness, and Fino saying, I don't know what you're talking about. Secondly, the story of the Cynthia Morgan, right, collecting her name. He don't debunk that one with evidence. When he did that, at this point, I can't look for waiting to hold on to. And I said, her catalog. Peter said that her catalog had generated, so this is the point where I sleep in Peter now. Peter said that her catalog had generated hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you are currently in possession. I said, bros, with the way where the girl they go, even if you go carry small, give the girl small. I know say you the vex, you understand? Maybe something happened in the past, you know, now you be the record label owner. He said hundreds of thousands of dollars. I said, yes. He said, from where? Cynthia Morgan. I said, yes. Then Jude started. He said, if I tell you how much I spent to do music video for Cynthia, that's number one. Cynthia, currently, the agreement on our paper, she has not even fulfilled that. He said, I don't know what happened to that girl along the line. But anyways, talking about this catalog, let me do something for you. VeryDarkMan, I'm willing to give Cynthia the catalog. Cynthia should apologize so that she can be earning the hundreds of thousands of dollars. I will give it to her. I've held on this catalog for a long time, right? But I think it's now finally time to let it go. Now what you did with me, now what you did with me like this for my phone, I will give you the catalog. But you could call Cynthia. Cynthia should make an apology because what she said about me are lies, right? Now, at this point, I didn't like that Cynthia should apologize. He now said, you know what? VDM, I'm going to hand over the catalog to you. I know you have access to a lot of CEOs in the music scene. And you like evidence, Abby? Said yes. So I'll give you the catalog. You take it to any music exec of your choice. You give it to them. They'll bring an auditor. They will look at the back end. They will tell you how much Cynthia Morgan music and catalog have been able to make. If it has made hundreds of thousands of dollars, go online, cast me, and I will pay all the money to Cynthia Morgan. That's a very big one to test people like me because I like evidence. So when he said that, I said, okay, no, well, I'm going to talk to Cynthia Morgan. But if what you are telling me and what I'm seeing is true, then what Cynthia did, I don't think is right. So I will reach out to her and ask her and say, Jude wants an apology and blah, blah, blah. So he said, first, I can give you the catalog now. I said, no, don't worry. When we now finished talking about the catalog, this was now a very perfect opportunity to talk about Peter. Since I had initially told him that Peter said that hundreds of thousands of dollars that was meant for Cynthia Morgan, that he siphoned the funds, right? So Cynthia Morgan did not get anything. So I now brought back that Peter on because I would need time to investigate the Cynthia Morgan's matter, right? So I now brought in Psquare's, Peter's own. I now told him everything Peter told me. Then I now told him about Fino. And I said, Peter said, not only did you scam him, you scammed Cynthia Morgan and you also scammed Fino. But I didn't tell him that their plan is that Phyno is going to stand as a key witness in the case in court. I only said, bros, he said you even scam Phyno of money. He said, Phyno. I said, yes. He laughed. He said, me, I scam Phyno. I said, yes. Peter said you scam Phyno. And I said, okay. He said, this EFCC will arrest me now. I said, yes. He said, who pay me? I said, bros, I don't know. It's okay. Now Phyno, na him bail me. Phyno bailed me. Phyno dropped a copy of his international passport. Phyno dropped documents to bail me. Phyno is my shorty. If I run, now Phyno they go arrest because Phyno is my shorty. He said Phyno and another person. He told me the person's name. I should go and ask that person. That Phyno, that this same Phyno, now they say it's scam. If it's scam Phyno, how Phyno want to go bail am? I swear to God, by this time my brain just started to do what is going on here. He said, I've never scammed Phyno. I said, no. As a matter of fact, Phyno, you can ask him. I be part of the people where they say he encouraged him that time with finance to start. I'm one of the people that did it. Phyno is the younger brother to me. And Phyno na my guy. How can I scam Phyno? At this point now, I now started testing everything Peter had told me to know if he had his own side of the story, right? So I brought the first one. I said, okay, there's the one that Peter showed me evidence that you took this amount. Paul took this amount and you didn't give him this amount. He said, yes, that's true. Peter did not lie. I said, okay. He said, I took this. Paul took this. Peter took his own direct. If he can give you his email, let him give you a check. You see there. He emailed them. He collected his money direct. And he also had his own evidence. I talk about another one. He said, Peter no buy car. So after we give him money, when he take buy car, he forget saying buy car. I'm not going to, you know what, at this point, I'm not going to say anything, right? Because it's their own stories to tell. But I know why I'm saying all of these things. If I talk, he will counter. If I talk, he will counter. And he had his own evidence. Then he now brought in his own story that is deep. He started hearing stories like, before I was able to give birth to a male child, if Peter won't talk to me, Peter will tell me to say, I know be man enough, even if he born male picking. I would see Peter tell me. You know, he also had his own angle. Paul, I got across to Paul. He called Paul. Paul, talk deep. I said, okay. When I hear this man, I got to say, okay. I said, don't talk. For hours, he can't end with. For the catalog, when you need them, let me know. Now, to now go for that to double authenticate and confirm what Jude had told me, I now called, what's his name? I now called Phyno again. I said, how far? He said, where are they? I said, I did for Island side. He said, make I stop by in place. I called him later, answer by your place. He said, no, they're around. Say, in they come around where I did. You know what? That was how he came. When he came, I said, he said, VDM. I said, I don't know. Somebody tell me, I didn't use Jude now. I said, somebody told me that now you shine shorty for Jude to come up from cell. He said, exactly. And this is why when you tell me, say, Peter talks here, I stand as witness against Jude, I was surprised. Because Jude not do me anything. He never scammed me before. So, if he scam me, why will I shine a shorty? He said, my passport, everything is there. I signed the shorty. You know the next thing Phyno told me? Phyno said, you see these brothers, you see their matter. Leave them alone. That was what he said. I can never forget. He said, Paul, Peter, Jude, You see their matter, their wives, leave them alone. Eventually, they'll figure it out. That's what he said. Eventually, they'll figure it out. So when I checked what Jude had said, checked what Paul has said, checked what Peter has said, already there's a red flag in Peter's story, especially with the female stain. I said, you know what? I said the best thing for these three people to do is to sit down in a place, not to settle. Everybody pour out their anger, blasting themselves. I think that would be the first start of everything. But now when this thing don't come media, right, this everybody, the kind of advice if you know give me, now I will give you now. Wait. Get the three sides of the stories. It's actually a very deep matter and a very sensitive one. As you run with waiting Peter talk, I promise you, the same feeling where everybody pretty much they get, that was exactly the same feeling I had before I met Fino. If I didn't meet Fino, I promise you, maybe all of us video this comment section now, or they talk about this thing. It was that Fino I met, and that's my ability, my confidence to even ask him about the whole thing. That just made me pull back a little and made me get the other side of the story. See, there's a danger in a one-sided story, and it is in this P-squaure one you will know. But anyways, run away with that. But now, let's now know the people that want to solve a matter, and the people that just want to talk as a sensational subject, just talk, then you go move on. This is the first step I want us to take. I can get the catalog from Jude today, tomorrow, anytime. Any independent lawyer, anybody that knows about music, I'll carry the catalog and hand over to you. Do your investigation. If Jude have taken hundreds of thousands of dollars, like Jude told me the first time, he's going to pay that money. I'm also willing to put 10 million naira of my own money for anybody. You can fly the record abroad, go and do your investigation abroad. Check it. You see, I'm an evidence-based person. I'm not a sentimental person. If you tell me story from now, I go still double check. For some reason, and I'm waiting God until He save me for the longest. I will ask. I will make sure I do my own findings. So that if I did talk, I go fit talk 100%. Bro, this thing, I have the knowledge of the whole story since last year. It's a juicy story where go bring views, bring likes. I didn't bother myself because it's deeper than what you see. So you honestly believe that Peter does not have his own blame? Peter is hurt, he feels betrayed. Paul is hurt, he feels betrayed. Jude is hurt, he feels betrayed. Peter's wife is hurt. Paul's wife is hurt. Jude's wife is hurt. Their children are hurt. What is the public doing? I'm not saying you should not, but you see this issue of condemnation, it's really going to be hard. You have to really be diplomatic. But first of all, let's investigate, all of us. The catalog is there. I don't tell Cynthia Morgan, come take catalog. Cynthia Morgan no agree. They say me should apologize that time, but there's no need. Everything I said in my previous video, Cynthia Morgan have not been able to counter anyone till tomorrow. I was speaking with a lawyer. The lawyer said, hey, talk about the catalog. I said, the catalog is ready anytime. I can't even remember. Did I even give him? I think I even gave him. Did I? I can't remember. I'll check my phone again. Do you understand now? The matter deep. I just like want me that time. He said, you see these brothers? Be careful. Leave them. But now, what is happening now? My friend Short Scott came yesterday. He said, wait till they are going to P-squaure now. He said, they are finding their way back. Maybe not to come back together as P-squaure, but maybe to finally find the root of their problem after many years. But one thing is this, all of you you might later end up being wrong with the way una don't take the post Jude everywhere, call and devil, post Paul, call and devil, post this one, call and devil, una go Jude wife, comment section, devil, wicked, this one, that one. You might all regret it. Just the way I regretted it the first time. When they start to they tell me, when I start to see the other side. And like I said, all of them pretty much have their own evidence. They all have evidence. I'll tell you that for free. They all have evidence. And again, there are some people that have been dedicated on social media to say, VeryDarkMan, because some of them already talk, VeryDarkMan is there to whitewash. He's going to come and whitewash Jude. Bro, the only reason why you always feel like I whitewash people is because I must bring evidence to what I am saying. Or the people who they talk about, they will still be alive and they still get mouths to defend themselves if I they lie or not. The reason why they always talk these things is because all of now, crowd mentality, bandwagon. If I don't go that side, poo, if person can't talk against, nobody won't hear with that. That's not what we want to hear. So for that reason, why is he saying what we don't want to hear? He's an enemy. That's what you people have always. It's happened during Mohbad's time. Until today, where are we on that matter? There's nothing I told you in that matter that has not happened. There's absolutely nothing. I told you Naira was innocent. Till today, Naira is innocent. You're just contributing.